Okay, so now what I want to do is kind of recreate our page, our index page. Right now it's just blank, but it used to have a hello username um, and a logout button. So let's see. Okay, so I still want this stuff. If the user is not logged in, I still want to just redirect them to the login page. If the user is logged in, see, I want to render the index page. I want to keep this. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to create a div with an ID of content, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do all the rendering client side for this page. And basically what I want to do is render a React component into this empty div. So here I require React, and then I want to say, so now React has kind of created this new library, React DOM, and so this is the thing that they want us to use to render on the browser. I would like to create a new component. We'll call it home. Let's see. So first thing I want to do is create a directory for our React components. Inside of here, I'll create a home.js React component. And then I can do require the home component. And then since this is a React component, I can use JSX like this, and I want this component to get rendered into this empty div, so I'm going to go ahead and do a document dot get element by ID, and I want the div with the content ID. Okay, and then here I'm just going to make a very basic React component. Okay, so let's go ahead and rerun the server and see if that worked. Okay, so I'm going to do an npm start, and that's going to run Webpack and then start our node server. So there's a problem with Webpack. It says unexpected token, less than sign. So it looks like Webpack isn't understanding the JSX syntax. So what we need to do is install a Webpack plugin that will help Webpack understand what JSX is like. So I'm going to go ahead and look up JSX Webpack. Here's a JSX loader. It says don't use this, use Babel loader instead. Okay, so I want to do okay, so I want to install this Babel loader. Like that. And then under usage, it says we need to copy paste this stuff. So in Webpack, a plugin they call plugins loaders, right? So we're using a loader, the Babel loader, which will basically allow Webpack to understand JSX. This test field is saying look for any files that have a .js or a .jsx ending, and then don't include the files that are in the node modules or the Bower components directory. We don't have a Bower components directory. And then it's saying to use the Babel loader. So one annoying thing that the documentation doesn't mention is that you also need a query property, and you want presets to have React in it. So this should solve the problem of not being able to call Webpack, the error from before. Okay, so this error, it looks like we actually needed one more library. This library called the Babel preset React. So I went ahead and installed this Babel preset React, and it looks like that fixed the problem. Now I'm getting the problem that I don't have React DOM installed, so I'm going to go ahead and install that as well. Okay, and now hopefully this should work. Can I find module React DOM? Okay, so it looks like it's working. Okay. So now what I want to do is add the logout stuff back. So let's see. So let's cut this stuff and paste it into here. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, and then log out. It redirects me to the login page. I log in, takes me back to this page. Okay. So the last thing I want to do is add the hello username back in. This is actually a little bit tricky, and this video is getting a little bit long, so I'm going to go ahead and let's do that in the next video.